Hey guys, I'm Letitia Perry with Blue Eye DIY, and today we are going to be learning how to antique painted furniture. I'm going to be showing you how to do it on a picture frame, but all the steps apply to all those really fantastic pieces of furniture around your house. These days, the shabby chic, the vintage look is super cool, right? How do you do it in your own home though? I'm going to show you how to do that in 3 easy steps with no special materials at all. It's just latex paint, a little bit of sanding, and stain. It's going to be done in my garage or your garage. The first step, you're just going to want to paint whatever item you've decided you want antiqued with everyday latex paint. The best part about this though is you get to pick your color because you're not using any special paint. You don't need chalk paint, you don't need milk paint, you don't need any of those expensive paints. You get to pick the color. When picking your paint, the most important part is you want it to be flat. Don't have any sheen to it. That's just so that when we do the next few steps with this stain is that it adheres properly. So we're already on to step 2. Halfway there. So we're going to now replicate wear and tear. And we're going to do that by using sandpaper. I like to use 180 grit. If you get much rougher than that, it's going to scratch your surface rather than just rough it up. So we're going to use 180 grit, just a small little piece. And the easiest way that I found to do that is let the sandpaper tell you where to go. And when we're replicating wear and tear, think about what parts of your furniture piece, your picture frame, whatever it is. So if this was a dresser, what usually gets worn? Where you kick it, where you stub your toe, on the corners as you're walking by, those are the parts that you're going to want to hit first. So on this picture frame, I'm going to hit it with the sandpaper and I'm going to just let it tell me. So as I'm hitting it, you'll automatically notice the joints are getting rubbed off first, the corners are getting rubbed off first, as it normally would in everyday life. And that's what we're trying to do with our sandpaper. We're just trying to replicate that wear and tear from everyday life. Step 3, our very last step. Can you believe it? You're almost done antiquing your furniture already. So, what we're going to start with, I always like to wear latex gloves because I pay a lot of money from a manicure, don't want to get it ruined. You boys out there, you might just want to wear latex gloves so your hands are nice and clean when you go inside and want to hug your lady. Either way, keep your hands clean. Put some latex gloves on while you do your step 3. I also then get a piece of cotton cloth. My favorite cotton cloth is just an old t-shirt, but you can buy them in the store if you want to pay extra money. I say just go ask your hubby for his old t-shirt. So then for step 3, the last part is just adding that age. And what you're going to do, some people really like the look of the frame once it's sanded, and you can leave it like that if you do. I like to then go on to the last step and age it. Think about how it's going to age naturally where you put your stain. So if you touch it a lot, something around handles or on the edges, things like that, you're just replicating that age again with the stain. So take your cotton cloth around your fingertips, touch it in the stain, just a teeny tiny bit. Easy does it. And then you're gonna start, I always like to start with the corners. If you're a middle lady, you can start with the middle. And then you're just going to rub it on. Just like this. And then you're going to have another dry cloth over here where you just rub it back off again. What I want you to remember though with this is there's no wrong way to do it. You want it to be imperfect. When you're antiquing with the stain, don't be afraid when you first put it on that you've maybe ruined it. That's a common scare. Just rub it on, then rub it back off. If you feel like you've done a little bit too much, just get your sandpaper and sand it off a little bit and then rub it back on again. This is a process of layering until you get it to the level that you're happy with. So just kind of play around with that layering of sanding and staining and sanding and staining until you get it to that look that you're happy with. And then you'll have a beautiful antiqued furniture piece that really only took everyday items that you probably already have in your home. Thank you everybody for spending some time with me while I showed you how to antique furniture with simple everyday items, just a little paint and stain. Here's my finished product. Not too shabby, right? So if you want to learn some more tips, tricks, and techniques, or just some fun little everyday videos, check out my website at Blue Eye DIY. Again, I'm Letitia Perry. See you again. Hey folks, I'm Letitia Perry with Blue Eye. Where do I look? Hey folks! Because aging doesn't happen perfectly. That's what I told my husband when he met me. This is supposed to be imperfect. I'm sorry, that was stupid. Kind of get real personal with it. You're gonna rub in and rub it real deep. I don't want to say that. See you again. Did I say my name twice?